Mm. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing another sit down, it's nail time video because I haven't done one of these in a while, and I recently had another nail order, so I decided to record it. Follow along with me while I actually do something that I love to do. Today's choice of design was a special request from a client to do Junji Ito. I'm sorry, I don't really know how to say his name, but to do his sort of art style on a set of nails. She sent me an inspiration picture, and I follow the design, but I did adjust a little bit so that then it would be more accurate to his actual artistic work. But also, if you guys don't know, I have a press-on nail business on Instagram. I'll put it somewhere on the screen for you to follow, and it's also in the description box below. But essentially what my claim is that I can do any design that you request, and I give you fair prices, and also I try my best to provide a sense of community with you. I provide you a free sticker that I think matches your personality really well, and I have done a few different nail sets so far because it's something that I love to do. Plus I love the connection that I can have with people by doing their nails and by doing this sort of gift that I can give upon you guys. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video.
You were burning like a summer in my heart till you found another northern star, following a lover right out of my ocean. And I was broken, but you know what they say,
Hey guys,
time's
okay, so
got
like I
a
said
good
before, we're doing Junji Ito inspired nails. And here's the inspo picture that my client had sent to me of the nails that she wanted. The design is pretty simple except for the very like detailed components on the thumbnails and also one of the pointer nails. But in terms of the actual design, I decided to focus more of my time on the ones that required more artistic value than the other ones. So for example, the middle fingers, those are a lot easier because all I had to do was stick a little bow on top of the nail. But in terms of like actually spending a lot of time, I spent most of my time on the thumbnails and the more design heavy nails. So what I'm doing here right now is I already put the base coat on, and now I'm putting the actual like base color on. Most of these nails are white except for the middle fingers because the middle fingers have a black base, like you guys can see. And also in terms of the design for this, I tried my best to follow the inspiration nail set as much as I could, but in terms of the actual artistic design components, I did actually heavily rely on a picture of Junji Ito's actual like art instead, because I felt like the inspiration nail set did not have as many intricate like details like I wanted, or like his art usually like has. And if I was going to do Junji Ito inspired nails, I wanted to do something that was actually inspired by his work. Of course, before I made this decision, before I actually like sent out these set of nails, I made sure to check in with my client to make sure that she was okay with this decision that I had made. I followed the same like overall design, like the actual design of the nail, but like in terms of the details of like the components of the nail, I heavily relied on the image of Junji Ito's actual work instead. And she seemed to really like it. She actually said that she felt like this was a lot more along the lines of what she was hoping for, and she was really happy with my work. So that's always a positive. Something that I really feel happy about when it comes to like nail art, or like what I love to do about it, is that most of the time if you talk to the clients, most of the time if you actually communicate, a lot of the time they are more than willing to let you be more artistic and be more creative in terms of what it is you want to do, in terms of what you like, in terms of what you have the capability of doing. And I'm so glad that she came to me with this because like I know that there's recently been a show about his art and about his stories, and I've been watching it while I was doing this nail set, and also feeling so inspired by this set of art because like this is not really my normal art style. If you were to look through like my drawing sketchbook, I was about to say notebook, that's not right, my drawing sketchbook, you'd see that my normal art style is more realistic, less dark, grungy, peel skin type art. But I loved trying to emulate his art because for me, like, this is something that I normally don't do. So it was a fun challenge for me, but also because, like, I don't know, I think like I just really enjoyed it because this is not something that I can come up with on the top of my head, but he can, and it's nice to feel like I'm sort of giving ode to his work. And this is me pulling up an image of the actual artwork that he has done. And so using the design from the nail set inspiration picture, I merged that with his nail art, as you can see here. Like, I kept the spacing, I kept all of that, and I kept the components of like using multiple eyeballs, which you'll see later. But I wanted to include more of the stretching skin spiral type of art that he has in his work. So that's what I'm doing here. I actually spent a lot of time on this nail and a lot of time on the other artistically, like, inclined nails because there are a lot of lines in his work. I think, like, as an artist, who has the ability to, like, look at somebody else's work and be able to copy it, it really gives me this sense of, like, not gratitude, but, like, I feel like I need to praise him because his work, like, even though there are like so many tiny itty bitty lines, each one is important in terms of creating this illusion. And so me putting in the work and the time trying to do that and copy that actually, like, was really hard for me, but also like very challenging and fun. Plus I really love detailed work, so this was really entertaining for me. I also sped up a lot of this footage. This took me several hours to do, actually, but I sped up the footage about... Sorry, excuse me, I've been sick. About 900 times speed, so that's why it's, like, moving so fast. But this is also, like, the reason why you get to see more of, like, a time-lapse version of my work, and you get to see, like, the end product a little bit faster. I also added highlights in the hair, which the original inspiration in the nail set did not have, but I decided to add that because I felt like it gave it more dimension. Yeah. I actually finished this nail set a long time ago, but I hadn't had the time to send it out to my client, and as a result, I hadn't had the time to edit through the footage, and that's why I'm doing it now. And the reason why I haven't had time is because I've been sick. If you can't tell, I've been coughing. Oh, wow. That's the end product for that nail. I was really proud of that nail, actually. I did not think that I could do it, but I did. Anyway, I was so sick and I've been, like, coughing up a lung. I even went to the emergency room because I was so sick, but I've had this, like, persistent cough, which apparently is not just a me thing, because I found out, like, several people I know have had this persistent cough too, but they're not, like, actually sick anymore. Which I'm not. I'm just coughing a whole bunch, which is weird. I don't know why. I'd like to know why, and I'd like it to go away, because right now I'm going through a lot of stress of, like, trying to figure out what to record for Christmas, what to record for December, but also simultaneously, I have finals. Like, I have to get through, like, the end of part of my classes. And I have, like, trips I need to plan. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I need to do, so I don't really have the time to be sick. But, you know, says every other person who, like, works themselves and never has time to do anything. So, well, first world problems. Anyway, I made a little swirl on the second nail, as you could see, while I was yapping about being sick. And then on this nail, I just put this little big bow on there, and I bought the little bows for this nail set specifically, and honestly, they're, like, really cute. I don't know if you can see, but they're, like, adorable looking. They're, like, purple ones, pink ones, green ones, white ones, black ones. Like, it's a really cute little set, and I'll probably honestly use this again because I feel like a lot of nail sets nowadays have a lot of little intricate, like, 3D aspects to them. So hopefully I'll get more clients in the future. This is me putting a top coat so it's shiny, and then curing it.
おかえりなさい。こちらクラスメートの黒谷あざみさん。修一くんとは逆で緑山市からクローズ高校に来ているのよ。はじめまして、黒谷です。
どうも。
Like I said, I was watching the show while I was doing this nail set, and honestly, if you guys haven't seen it, you should watch it. His artwork like comes to life in the show, which is like saying a lot because like his actual artwork, like on a base level in his like books and stuff, and on like paper, already looks like it's coming to life. It already gives you the heebie-jeebies, but when you watch the show, like it'll give you even more heebie-jeebies, which is crazy. And I know I said heebie-jeebies a lot, but like that's what I mean. Like, you should watch it. No spoilers though, because I haven't finished it. Anyway, this is the next nail on this specific hand that has more of a actual like artistic design to it. But this nail like didn't take me long because like it's just like bigger, thicker lines and blood splatter and 2 eyeballs, so like it didn't really take me too long. But I liked the component of adding red because I feel like just as is, when it's just black and white nails, there's not a lot of oomph to it, even though the design is super intricate. But once you add the red and the blood stains to it, it looks like way better. And it looks more standoutish, I feel like. At least that's my opinion. And that's something that I really liked about the Inspiration nail set. I tried to make it as veiny and like blood splattery as I could, because I really liked that about the Inspiration picture. But again, I tried my best. I think I did a pretty good job, though. It's honestly a lot of tinkering. I feel like a lot of these processes seem like they're really difficult, but like when you tinker enough, it starts to look like what you want it to look like. Same thing with anything else, actually. I also added a little bit of a darker red in order to give it a little bit more oomph to it, because I felt like when it was just the one color red, it didn't have a lot of dimension, but I wanted it to have more dimension, so I added the darker one as well. And then top coat. And then finally, the last nail. This one's more of like a watercolor splatter sort of type of nail, which I used to do a lot when I worked at the nail salon, but I couldn't remember specifically the type of nail polish or the brand that I used to use, so I had to try something new this time, which didn't turn out exactly the way that I wanted it to. I definitely need to contact my old nail salon and figure out which one we used to order, because it just didn't look the way I wanted it to, and I really wanted it to look better. In the end, I tinkered with it enough so that it started to like actually look like the design, and I managed to get it to look like the design. But again, I feel like I want to perfect it, because as a perfectionist, there's nothing worse than feeling like I couldn't do the best job that I wanted to do when I know I could have done better. But also, I feel like no offense to the nail Inspiration picture, I do think that the pinky nails specifically, they don't really emulate the same energy or design type as the rest of the nail set. Also, as you guys can see, like I had to redo the pinky nail because I just didn't like it. Like I redid it, I fixed it up, like I completely changed the materials I used, everything about it I completely changed. Like I just redid it because I didn't like it. And with that, one hand is done. I thought putting it on my phone like this looked really cool. I don't know. Maybe you don't think so, but I think so. Ta-da! I think I did a pretty good job, to be honest. Considering I didn't have all the materials I wanted to have, and also considering that I was emulating such like an iconic art style, I think I did a really good job. And then I realized the last 3 nails look similar to those 3 on the first hand, so I just did those off camera because you don't need to see me do that again. And then I started to actually do the actual art design nails. I started out by doing the pointer finger instead of starting out with the thumb because I realized the thumb would take a lot more effort and more of those like stringy like skin like details, so I decided to just do the second nail first because it would take me less time. And I copied the mouth from his artwork instead of the one in the inspiration picture. But here you go. That's it without the blood. I add the blood later. There we go, adding blood. This nail wasn't super complicated. Again, like, most of the nails on this set were not as complicated as the thumbs, but the thumbs I definitely had the most fun on. So for the thumb, on this hand, it was basically just the eye portion of this drawing, or of this artwork. So I just zoomed in on the image and tried to copy that instead of looking back and forth between the two, because I felt like if I was going to do it, I wanted to copy more of his artwork than the inspiration picture, because the inspiration picture is literally just his artwork, but less detail. So I decided to just go in and copy the actual artwork instead. See, now at this point, my phone died. Because I had spent so much time trying to do these nails that it ended up dying and I no longer had my inspiration picture. So instead, I kind of just winged it from this point, which normally you should not do. If you are making something for a client, you should not be winging it. However, because I had already seen the design enough times and I had already done basically the same thing on the other thumb, I winged it and it turned out great. And it worked out for me. But next time I will definitely charge my phone and look at it to have more of inspiration. But at this point I was almost done, so like I got annoyed and I'm human, people. Okay. Sorry. This was about to fall out. I'm human. Okay. And then from there, it's just the packing process that I normally do. I didn't film the actual packing into the bags with the stickers and stuff like I normally do, because I didn't have enough time. I wanted to get this out to my client as soon as I could because I had been dragging my feet on sending it out, not finishing it, but sending it out. So I didn't film that part. But here's me sorting it into the little packages with my Nammy Nail sticker. If you guys haven't seen any of my other videos, you should definitely go watch those because I tell you exactly what I include in each package. I show you the love and the care that I put in, and you also get to see all my Nammy Nail like little cards and stuff. So definitely check out the rest of my videos, and also definitely check out my Instagram in order to order from me because guess what? I love communicating with you guys. I love giving you guys things, and also I love being challenged. I love trying new things, and honestly, if you're someone like that too, do it with me. Like, reach out to me, ask for a set of nails from me, and we can, you know, bond over it. I can give you a free sticker. I have like 3 packs of like different types of cat stickers, and I want to give you one. Let me give you one. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate all of your support. Through all of my videos and all my nail videos and all my nail inquiries. I think that it's wonderful that you guys are willing to support my small business. I don't necessarily do this for profit. I do this because I enjoy it and I love communicating with you guys, and it's a nice like way for me to feel connected with everybody and show and practice my skills. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys really appreciate my work and my time and my videos, because also editing and putting together the videos takes me a lot of time too. But yeah, please check out my Instagram. Please check out the other videos. At the end of this video, I will tag the playlist for all of my nail videos so you guys can see. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, thank you for watching. Good morning, good night, goodbye, and hopefully I get better, and hopefully you're not sick, but I'll see you soon.